Hi guys. Today is day whatever it is. Um, I think it's like 19 or 20 something. Um, what I'm gonna do today is like risky. Um, I'm just gonna, yeah, straight up. Today fucking sucked. Today really sucked. Um, and I'm actually like really reluctant right now to even do the slog, and I'm actually like kind of excited about it too. It's this weird dichotomy that I'm in that it's like I get that it's good and it doesn't feel very good. Um, but fuck it, there's a lot of things that don't feel good that are good. Um, but it needs to move. I've been angry pretty much all day, and I think that some of it has to do with like if there's any fucking day that I wanted to drink or that I wanted to smoke, today was the day for sure. Um, one of those days, especially when I have people around me that are like, "Oh yeah, it's a day where I just like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna have some beers." It's like this. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. It's just like noticing how I use alcohol to, um, relax or let go or you know, release some stress from my day. Um, don't think that there's anything wrong with that either. I think that it's a poor way to maintain emotional well being. I think that it eventually leads to, um, doing with it what I've been prone to do, which is use it as a coping mechanism um, and use it as a way to disengage from um, things that aren't really working for me or are. It's like I just don't think it does any good to make it wrong. Um, but anyways, with that kind of detox, a lot of anger typically surfaces um, because now I don't have that. I don't have that. Like I'm just gonna go home and have a couple beers and let go of this emotional discomfort. In fact, going home because of a miscommunication with a friend of mine. Um, we set up plans tonight. There was a miscommunication. I ended up coming home, waiting, didn't hear anything, called him a bunch, texted him a bunch, because after a while I started like, well, where the hell are they at? And then it's like, maybe they fell asleep or, and then like I haven't heard anything else. And, a couple hours goes by. I was like, well, fuck, maybe they got in a car accident. Maybe so I start driving around. I didn't eat because I was waiting. We were going to go get something to eat together. And, it's just like today was just one of those days that it's like one fucking thing after another. And something that I'm really proud of myself about is that shit used to really fucking get to me. I mean, it's getting to me now, but the way that I held it in my past, like straight volatile, man, like fucking like dynamite in a hot summer, like just not it's not fucking pleasant to be around people like that. Like it's not enjoyable. It's like being on constant fucking eggshells, like wondering when they're gonna fucking go off. It's like, fuck that. I'm just not interested in that. Like, and I don't want to fucking be that person. So it's like I have to hold, all of this shit, not suppress it, but not express it either. It's like this happy fucking medium. And, given my occupation, a big part of what I do, there's a lot of fucking pressure. There's a lot of stress. And especially like on a day that you're not feeling good. Like most days, I can get into a flow with it and, like it's like, all right, I'm here. Um, but today was just one of those days where nothing was working, you know? And it's kind of like, well, who am I right now, It's like one of those things that it's like all of your past battles, all of your past victories, all of like, this is who I am, this is how, all that could literally change in one moment, like one conversation. You could lose your whole reputation. And, you know, that's like the human being thing. It's like you put people on a pedestal, or even, somebody shared with me recently, they were like, oh, like I just got, like, you're just a human being. Like you make mistakes, you do shit. Um, and it's really interesting, it's really interesting to fall off of this high horse that people can put you on, or even like me putting other people on. Eventually, human emotions, nobody's fucking free of it. Nobody gets to escape it. But it's just like, how do you deal with it? And can you deal with it responsibly? Can you deal with it without it impacting other people? These are some questions that I ask myself, and these are the ways, these are ways that I challenge myself. It's important to me to be honorable in my life and to be responsible for what is showing up. It's nobody else's fault that I'm angry. Like, even that friend of mine, like, it's like, yeah, I'm upset because you said that you were going to do this and you didn't, and then you never fucking communicated with me about it. Um, and it's like I could feel it. Like I could feel that opportunity to be justified in my anger, and I just didn't do it. It was like, look, like this is how it is for me. Like, yeah, I feel hurt. Um, I'm upset because you did say like you were gonna be here, and I get it. Like, shit happens. It's like, it's not at that point to just be like, you, like, make wrong, make wrong, make wrong, whatever the fuck it is. And, just like, so oftentimes we fucking add insult to injury. We take these fucking power positions with people that we love, people that we care about, even people that we don't. It's no better. It's no, it's like, this fucking righteous asshole, you know? What makes you so fucking special? It's like these are the things that I'm like, it's like ways to check myself. Because even if it was intentional, you know, even if it was, my reaction, my response, in the truest sense, they have absolutely no control over that. None. Doesn't mean be a fucking sociopath and not be able to empathize with other people, you know? Because this person said to me, she was like, man, like, shit, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. I did say that. I apologize, you know? It's like, what do you do? Do you let people really apologize to you? And I saw a lot about myself too. In times when I've like stood people up or miscommunicated, and just like expect them to take the impact. It's like, So many ways to justify that. And none of them will provide what I want. You know? Other than being right. Which, big fucking deal. You know how many people are right? There's like 7 billion people that are right on this fucking planet. 7 billion. Every one of them's right. Completely right in their view. How could they not be? It's their view. It's their experience. Doesn't fucking matter if it's accurate or if it's, like, none of that matters. They're completely right. And at the end of the day, what do you get for being right? Besides an elevated position in your own mind, or, at worst, the minds of others too. No one's in this fucking hierarchy. It is egalitarian across the fucking board. So what? You have more skills. So what? You have, like, that doesn't fucking matter. Really doesn't matter. And any of this special privilege shit, like, I know that I'm fucking privileged. Like, I can walk around at night. I went for a walk at like 1 o'clock in the morning the other night because I couldn't sleep. No fear. Cops were driving by, and I thought, I was like, if I was black right now, you know how fucking scared I'd be? Or if I was a woman right now, you know how scared I'd be? But it just doesn't even, it's like, that's fucked. That's like, that's fucked up. It's the way it is, but it's fucked up. So, you know, this is a healthy way to express anger. Because otherwise that shit just sits inside of you, that energetic, that fucking cortisol coursing through your system, the heat, you know, like all of that shit has to go somewhere. But I'd highly suggest not taking that out on the people that you love. Finding an outlet to do it, you know? Maybe it'll even be useful. This is the video that I was most reluctant to do, and it probably holds the most fucking power. Because this is what it looks like to get rid of toxic fucking shit in your system. So I take these trials and tribulations as my fucking marker that it's like, I'm moving forward. And this shit ain't gonna stop me. And I suggest that if there's something like that in your life that challenges you, don't fucking let it stop you either. I think I'm good with that. Thanks for listening. Hope you all enjoy your evening. Peace.